Hey everybody, how's it going? Terry coming back at you with another Snooze review. That's right! You know what time it is, son! Today, we got one that I had actually not heard of until I made this order, but I've been pretty well out of the loop for a while. One Rod, inspired by Göteborg's Rapé. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Take a look at the packaging. As you can see, nice, clean, white lines on a red can. Actually, I wasn't sure how well I would like this in terms of coloration, lines, stuff like that, but it's actually fairly sharp. I mean, the lines are nice and clean. They show up really, really bright on that red background, and it doesn't look bad. Now, where it says Rod down at the bottom is also just a slightly lighter shade of red, so that could have been black or something just to make it stand out. As it is, you can barely see it, or I can barely see it. So I really wouldn't have done that if I were them. I would have gone with a different type of color scheme. All right, now we're gonna go see if I can find a good oh, this is the only place. Hello! We're gonna start right where it says one, and along the side, Rod. Now, you can see what I mean about the lighter red on the darker red. It really does not show up. It doesn't stand out. It doesn't speak to you. Okay, so that part I don't really like. This is a 3 out of 4 strength, so it's a strong. If memory serves, that means that this should be around 12 to 1, maybe. So one Rod and back to the start. Now for the catch lid, you've got an opening here and here, both nice wide openings. Kind of become kind of the signature catch lid opening for Swedish Match. Lately it seems that way, whether it is or not, I don't know, but sure as hell they've been doing that a lot with their catch lid. The last, I don't know, 8 months maybe? At least it seems that way to me. Now the catch lid, full size opening, nice and deep. I could probably throw 5 or 6 different portions in there, used portions, before it tried popping the lid back off on me, so I'm real happy with that. Now, let's crack her open and take a whiff. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, check it out, boys and girls. Star pattern in that fucker there. That looks real sharp. I didn't know these were gonna be white portions either. Nice, 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 nice. I love the look of that, the aesthetic of that star formation that they put in there. Looks real sweet. Now, let's take a whiff. Ooh, ooh, oh, that's nice. The tobacco scent is really into the background, like quite a ways into the background. What comes out in the foreground is a floral note. And I can't tell if that's, I don't know, juniper maybe? But I do smell some rose in there, so there might be some rose oil. Oh my God, it's a truly lovely scent, guys. Seriously, it is a beautiful scent. I wish I could, like, put that scent in an aerosol can and spray it throughout my fucking house. It's that good, man. Oh my God, that smells good. Let's do her. We're gonna hammer up. Just took a tiny little bit of, there you go. Just tiny, tiny little bit. Oh my God, I love that scent. Here we go. Hammer up! So, I'm gonna let that soak for a while. And I've been working on my new house. That's where I am now, is back in the living room of my new house. Don't know if you can tell how much has been done. I worked all summer on this. The vast majority of the time I worked alone, but I did have some help from time to time, so pretty cool, man. I mean, I got the living room section here, the actual living room, is actually ready for mud and tape on drywall. So it's fairly close to being finished out. There's still a few things that I gotta do yet. I actually divided what used to be the master bedroom, which was an entire wing of the fucking house. I divided that into 2 bedrooms, moved one of the closet walls forward, and created a complete walk-in closet that's 9 by 6 feet on the inside. So nice large walk-in closet. The master bedroom has will have a master bath right off of it. Things are coming along. The whole place is insulated. Currently it is about 13 degrees outside. It's not super cold, but it is cooling off. And right now, for this 3,000 square foot house, that's a 100,000 BTU heater, home built heater. 100,000 BTUs is not much at all. And that is heating this entire house. Granted, there's no doors or anything on the rooms yet, but it's insulated well enough that tiny little heater is able to keep up and shut down. You know, it brings everything up to temperature and shuts down, and I'm not even done insulating the ceiling. 1 layer of insulation in there, but I'm gonna blow in another 14 inches of blow-in insulation up on top of that. So this is going to be a super insulated home. What's referenced as a AAA rated home for both energy and heat. And why am I going that route? Because I don't like paying for fuel. I don't like paying for fuel. I don't like paying for electricity. Both are necessary evils, so that's what I'm doing. However, I told you guys that I love wood heat. I actually have Stack Chase built, and it's actually up above the current level of sheetrock. So all I have to do is router that bitch out, drop a stack down through it, good to go. But I need to purchase the wood stove before I do that. The one we're looking at is about $6,000, so it'll be a minute. But this place, super insulated. I'm not gonna have any trouble whatsoever in this place for heat. I'm telling you, I won't. In the smaller bedroom, which eventually will go to my boys, right now it's going to be used by Ash, who is my adopted daughter, and I'll go show you, all right? So hang on! All right, you walk into here. This is going to be the boys' room, but it's going to be used by Ash until we get her room downstairs completed. Now, the wall that's pink that's foam on there, but it's only regular foam because that is an interior wall. And I actually put foam on the other side of that wall as well. And it's just sound, okay? It's just to deaden the sound because the other side of that wall is the master bedroom. In other words, my bedroom. Yeah. Everything here, super, super insulated. I am not going to have any trouble. It's going to cost me less by a lot to heat this 3,000 square foot house than it does to heat that 70-foot trailer sitting over there that I've been living in. That, when it gets down 40 below zero, that trailer over there, we use 360 gallons a month to heat. It's crazy. And at $3 a gallon, so that's the reason that I decided to go with just super insulating this place and using the Armax. It's got that reflective layer on the inside portion of the foam. That's a thermally reflective layer. Heat hits that, reflects back into the room. So that gives me even better heat retention. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lose much heat. I tell you what, yes sir. I am actually in the process of putting the furring strips on right now. So I'll take you with me on that. We'll work for a little bit and I'm gonna give this time to soak. I'm still not getting a whole lot of flavor out of it, but oh my God, I hope it tastes like it smells, boy. Let's go work. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for. The review of one rod. That don't sound right at all. Anyway, here is the review of the flavor of one rod. that sounded even worse. Damn it! Anyway, this has got, it's very interesting actually. Now, the tobacco in this lies way in the background. You can barely distinguish any tobacco flavor at all, but you get a massive amount of that, like, juniper type flavor to it. I was actually right about that. There is also a slight hint of a rose oil flavor in this as well. Not very much, but just enough that it brings another side of that juniper flavor out. There is also just a very tiny hint of like a peppery spice to this, and even though that really didn't seem like it would go very well with this, it really helps to kind of round the entire flavor profile out and make it a very nice little snus. Now the flavor on this, in terms of nicotine, hold on. Now the nicotine on this, in terms of that, if you're looking for a very high strength nicotine, no, not your go. But this is a nice little moderate nicotine level. It feels like either 12 to 1, maybe 15 to 1. It's got just a tiny bit of a kick to it. It's definitely enough to keep the edge off of your nicotine craving, even if, like me, you generally use a lot of heavier duty snus, higher nicotine level snoozes. This still helps to take the edge off of your nicotine craving, and you're not like jonesing for Nick, okay? So it does good in terms of nicotine. Flavor, as I said, and the weird thing about the flavor is it's definitely extremely present, but it's not super bold, okay? It's just there. I'm not sure if that makes a lot of sense, but it's not super bold, but it's not mellow, clear in the background all the time either. It's just there, okay? Strong, but not bold. A nice flavor profile to this. I actually really enjoy it. We'll see how I feel by the end of this can, but definitely I'm gonna be ordering some more of this on my next order. See, at first I thought this was gonna be more reminiscent of Rhodolacket. In other words, ROD, Rod, Rhodolacket. So I thought, okay, plus a red can, that's what this is gonna be. Straight up fucking Rhodolacket. It ain't, okay? It is not Rhodolacket at all. This is totally different. They say it's inspired by Göteborgs, and you can kind of sense that inspiration in there, but it's not the flavor of Göteborgs Rapé. Okay, so don't think that this is just going to be a general offshoot of Göteborgs Rapé. It's not. There's definitely a different flavor profile to this as compared to that. Okay, as compared to the Göteborgs. Give this a chance because, I mean, try this out, guys. Seriously, try it out. This is really good stuff. It's not like a super bold flavor, like I said, but it's definitely there. It is ever present. There is a certain amount of drip to this, okay? It's not really a white dry so much, or it doesn't feel like it, but it's higher quality tobacco, higher quality material for the portions, okay? They didn't skimp on this stuff at all, okay? It's good flavor, good material, it's super comfortable in the lip. I can tell you that I believe that this is going to easily last a good hour, okay, in terms of flavor, in terms of nicotine delivery, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the flavor is going to outlast the nicotine delivery system, okay? So the flavor is going to continue on to the full hour mark at least the way this is going, because this has been like a half an hour now. The full flavor didn't kick into this until about 15 minutes in. I'm certain that the flavor on this is gonna last at least an hour. But give this stuff a try, guys. This is actually really good. And it's not super expensive. It's not really on the higher end. I think this was three something US anyway. Plus shipping, obviously, but 3 something US dollars. So it's not like way up there by any stretch even of the imagination. in terms of pricing. Give it a shot. You will not be disappointed. This is actually really good stuff. And like I said, the pepper in this was a really nice touch. I didn't really think, when I first started tasting the spice, I did not think that was going to go very well with this flavor profile. But man, it really rounded it out, made it just, oh God, yeah. I'm going to be ordering more of this, I can tell you that. I like this stuff. Hell yeah! All right, everybody. As always, random acts of kindness. Everywhere, every single day. Even if you only do one random act of kindness per day and turn that into a habit, you're going to make a difference. You may never see the difference, but you will make a difference. Random acts of kindness. I gotta take off. Peace. I'm out.